Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Time to get back on this knife for the knife making 101. Yep, it's been heat treated and all that, so time to get on the bevels. Make sure to check out my website. I'll put it up in the cards here. I got shirts, knives, all that good stuff. Amazon links are down in the description. All right, let's just get right to it. So I didn't have a chance to put this part in the last video. I had to temper it and all that, which, by the way, I temper at 420, 425 or something like that for an hour and a half. And then we'll put them on this, just clean off. We just want to clean this off so when we test on the surface plate or on something flat, granite, tile, anything you can get to be flat. That way, you know, we hit this and then we know it's flat, and then to know where the warp comes out. All right. All right, now you don't want to press in, you just want to hold it. If you press into the top or bottom, you're gonna, you know, divot it off and warp it. And then it's no good either way. Flip it over, yeah. Just let the magnet do the work. I got these down in the Amazon links if you're interested. You can use these ones, but I'll tell you what, these stick really hard and you have to slide them and they'll scratch the blade. And when you get up to like a 1,000, 2,000 grit, you got that nice shiny mirror on it, you want something with a lever that lets go instead of sliding your blade across and scratching it. But that's just me. So usually if you see stuff like that, you know, there's some here and some here, that means there's a warp in it. We'll go check it on the surface plate. All right, I just cleaned this off with Windex. That's why it looks wet. This one's good. Yeah, that's nice and straight. All right, let me do the other two and then see if one of those warps. Well, the one time I actually wanted warps, there aren't any warps to be found. Anyway, what you would do, say this knife is wobbling like this, you know, so it's kind of bowed up like that. I mean, that's drastic, but anyway, you would flip it over and you take your washers, put your washers there, and then you clamp right where you see the bow. So, you know, it's going like that, it's bowing like this, so you know the bow is like a seesaw in the middle. You flip it over and you clamp down right there with a clamp. You know, you can use any type of clamp. Put it on there like that and clamp it down. Then put it back in second temper. But all these are straight and ruined my whole plan. So, alright, I'll be back. So this has been heat treated and all that. It's time to do the bevels. I'll put the whole playlist up here for the Knife Making 101 to see how I designed it, shaped it, all that, how we got to here. But anyway, I did this side for Instagram. I'm going to do this side for you guys. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm only going to do the 50 and then I'm going to put it on the surface grinder to do the rest. This is just to show you how to do it. Because, man, it's a lot more time consuming to sit here and do this, change the belts, do this. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. It just takes patience and holding it there if you don't have a surface grinder or some other way of doing it. That's how we all have to start. All right, let's do it. Now see, like this, that's where it gets tempting. You want to push in the bottom to grind it off, but then you're going to bring it in. So, yeah, just keep it straight. So now we just go up 120, 240, 400. You know, I'm gonna go up to like an 830 like I did. Here, let me show you these other two. Boom. Nice mirror off that one. It's hard, man, because once you touch, that's the one thing about a mirror, once you touch it, it's not a mirror anymore. You can see I touched it right here. Smudged it. But, yeah. Boom. So that's what I gotta bring this one up to. Let's get on this. Oh yeah, we're doing straight. Oh, there's swooping plunges for you. Almost forgot to mark this again. Keep doing that. It's just a guide. If we want to go higher, we can go higher. Now these two lines right here, it looks like one line, but it's definitely two lines. So we're going to break the 90s, you know, 20 to 30 degree angle. If you watch that, the first couple of videos of the first bevel grinding before heat treat, and until this is a 50, when we get to 120, then we'll start bringing it back here. See if we want to swoop it or not. Maybe we'll just hang the bolt over a teeny bit, just to give it a little bit of an edge. Alright, let's break these 90s. Yeah, you don't want to use a brand new belt for doing that, because in a brand new belt, you'll just lose all your grit. I might have to get stronger glasses to break the 90s, man. I already put on stronger ones to do it, but man, it's hard to see them little teeny lines. But I think I got them. Alright, now we're just gonna come straight up. We're not coming over here yet. We're just gonna keep it right where we're at and clean it off to a 50 and then go to a 120, and then we can start working to where we want it. And once again, it's all about, you know, finger pressure. I got my finger here and my other finger here because we're kind of trying to keep it in the middle. Now, I don't want to pull back because then I'll blow over the line. We're just, you know, letting the belt do the work. And this is actually a little bit of a worn one, so you can see it's missing right there. But now we got it to where we want it up here. We want to push up, bring it down to that line, make this hole, this little facet right here disappear. Then we're on our line. So I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll put a 120 on here and keep going. Alright, here we go. 120. Now here's where we start bringing it back. So we're just going to tap it in. The good thing is, with a flat grind, you can put your, you know, index finger right here and hold it With the wheel, you kind of have to just float it. But yeah, put your finger here. And always remember, if like you grind here and you can't touch in here, you can always lift the blade up when you're grinding. You don't have to always bring it flat across. You can lift it up. You know, say you got all this done and there's a little spot in here you need to hit. You can always lift it up. We'll just tap it in here. I'm gonna hang the belt over just a teeny bit. I need a little swoop, man. Baby steps for you guys. You can do your first little swoop. Alright, so that's what you want to do. Once you tap it in about here, then you can bring it from here. This is where you can lift this up. Because you don't want to be pushing in here, then you'll get like a 2-inch line. So, put it like here, and then kind of move it in. Just slowly. And then once you get that where you want it, go flat and pull it. So I went over my line to kind of make it look even. I still had to bring it down. You can see there's a facet there that I need to get out and a facet there I need to get out. But what I want to do, so I know both sides are even, take my calipers or whatever you're using for marking and make it a little bit higher. See, just a little bit higher. And then that way we know our new line's here. Let's finish this up and then I'll be back and do a montage of like going up to the blue belt. Because from here on out, once you get this all out, it's all just refining. You're not gonna change anything, you're just gonna do it. That's why at 120, you gotta get exactly where you want it. Now if you get up to like an 815 or an 830, if you're going that high for hormones or something, and you see a bunch of lines you missed, you gotta go back down. But you know, it's all, ooh, I can see the hormone already. All right, let's finish this up and then it'll just be higher grits. One last tip. This spot and this spot, these facets, you don't take them out by hitting them. You have to bring everything down to them. These are low spots, so you have to bring everything down to that to make it all even, if that makes sense. When I first started out, I was like, oh, I have to get those out. Not thinking they're low spots. The only way to get them out is to bring everything else down to them. I'm gonna do the other side and then I'll be back just to refine everything. Whew. We're just a little bit below their new line here. And a little over the line here. That's what you gotta remember here. And you'll see me do this a lot, where I put my thumbnail here and do that. This needs to come up just a little bit, not too much. But, you know, alright, I'll be back. My last 400 MX, I think this is 2500 grit. I just went from 1200, we're going 25. These things are like 13, 14 bucks a piece. And they smell like old Band-Aids. Who else knew I was gonna put swooping plunges on here? Oh man, I couldn't help it. I got it to about an 845 and I was like, you know what? I want these plunges to swoop, and I went back down to 120. Hey, look, you can see my mask. Next is handles, and then the hamons. Woo! So check it out. Yeah. Nice mirror finish. Good to go. Yeah, man. Gotta love it when it all turns out like that. So next is handles, and then we'll do hamons. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on with your knife making, where you're at, you know, where you plan on going, all that good stuff. Or if you're just starting out, if you got any tips for me, you see me doing stuff wrong, let me know. I can take it. My website's up in the cards and down in the description. I got Amazon links. I got shirts, I got knives, I got all that good stuff on there. Let's see, I'll put the rest of the playlist up here. I'll put heat treating videos down here since that was the last one. Subscribe button is right here. And my website's right here. Alright, hope y'all having a great day, and as always, take it easy.